We should be getting started here in just a moment. Oh, they're getting started now. All right, good to know. So they'll be starting at ship. They have to go through the hive, Temple Grounds hive. I forget what the actual area is called to get to their first item in GFMC compound. We're going to be seeing a lot of the same movement essentially. Nothing too exciting. This is the boring part of the rando you have to put up with to get to the good stuff, or the hot garbage, if depending on your point of view. Because Echoes is suffering. Never forget that. There really isn't so much you can say anymore about this after 2 months odd of watching this play out. Bash getting an instant morph there, or instant unmorph there. And okay, they've been synced up. And kirbymastah is very slightly ahead by maybe half a second. And they both get the hole-in-one. Clap. Super missiles and Torvus energy controller this time. We could. For the record, that is one of the most awful things that could happen, because Torvus energy controller is supers locked. So if it's there, that means you have to go fight Quad, return the Sank energy, also have Light Suit, and then you can go get Torvus, or get super missiles from Torvus energy controller. I heard it happened once. And at that point, you're just gonna wall crawl to it. Also, Bash and Kirby here doing a slope jump to get on top of this box, and then they scan the scan point here, and they just ride the crate up. Oh, kirbymastah screwed it up. Okay, I think he must have scanned it and he wasn't on the box. But Bash is still on the crate there. Oh, nice. Nice animation glitch there. Bash is still on the cutscene, so he's just gonna... Yep, and he rode the box right to the top, fell there. Oh, geez, Bellator, that sounds awful. Also, what's the item here in test? What is that item? Kirby's not going for it. Is that Screw Attack? I legit can't tell on the restream quality. That might have been a suit. Somebody help, I cannot tell what that was. Screw Attack. Okay, that's really good. So there is a slope jump you can do in Temple Assembly Site to get that item early, but it's really finicky and stupidly precise, so it's not really worth it, in my opinion, right now, unless it's exactly Bombs, Power Bomb, or Boost Ball. So yeah. Hopefully they'll get either Bombs or Space Jump to get Screw Attack there quickly, because having Space Jump or Screw Attack this early is huge. Also, here's another slope jump. It's a weird one. You have to, like, jump up left up this rock. It's a strange one. It's kind of stupid. Yeah. Both of them jumping up against this rock. Synchronized rock jumping. Ash almost getting it. Maybe. Oh, right. Where did I get pinged over? Oh, just this. Okay. Come on. There we go. Bash got it. And it was missile launcher instead of Seekers. Kirby will be happy. And there's another slope jump you can do to not scan a thing. kirbymastah getting it too, and he's not that far behind. Ooh, Bash getting an instant unmorph, but the camera wasn't good, so he's... yeah. Close race so far, this is really exciting. Nice, first try. Here's another nice little climb you can just do to skip a lot of this room, and dang. Bash been practicing. Kirby probably also practicing, but maybe not. I don't know. Now Kirby has been practicing too. Maybe it's just an off day. I can't say anything. It's not like I could do half of this stuff, or at least this room. Anyways, what's under the save station? That's a ball. Which one? Spoder. Okay. Oh, Kirby gave up on Task Jump, or the dupe jump. Oh, yeah. I didn't even see that. So yeah, so Spider Ball this early. So that Spider Ball is locked behind Emerald Translator or Power Bombs, Dark Visor, and Seekers. And I guess bombs as well for the Emerald Translator. But yeah, they'll be back here soon enough for that, I'm sure, as soon as they can get something to get to it. Also, Kirby, don't die. Too early for that. Yeah, those slope jumps are pretty tough. Honestly, a lot of the slope jumps in this game are deceptively difficult. It's like every trick in this game is harder than it would be in Prime 1 for whatever reason. It's odd. Anyways, if they had found Seekers in GFMC, they could just unload 5 of them onto Dark Alpha Splinter here and cut out a lot. Like, they could queue up all 5 missiles while Dark Alpha Splinter is transitioning. Okay, Kirby is fine because drops in this game are good. This game has a dynamic drop scaling system where it actually pays attention to what you might need. Like, health. If you're below 50% health, yeah, there's Violet. You're basically guaranteed to get that in one of these 2 checks. You are guaranteed almost. There's like maybe one edge case where you'll get a Violet Translator below the save station. But that's, of course, extremely rare. At least in these settings, of course. Up here we have an E-Tank. That's welcome. Anyways, if you're below 50% HP, you're very likely to get a 50 drop, a beam in mining station access, I think. Oh geez, Kirby is having a time here of it, here. Mining station access beam. That's a pretty normal spot for that. Better than first beam. Well, first beam is Annihilator under the save station, and then 2 hours later is Dark Beam and Sank entrance. Ask Bash about that. He'll first say Diggle why, and then explain what happened. Oh, Red Temple Key. Which one? Oh, Dark Aegon 3. Concerning. Spectre of Remorvis looms large. Jeez, Kirby is not having a good time with Alpha Splinter, it seems like. Well, let's switch audio, actually, since Bash is ahead for now. Hopefully, exactly bombs or space jump is in storage A question mark? This room right here. No. Okay. That's fine. That's not another Aegon key. It's in fact the useless key. Bash pausing for some reason. Oh dear. Something is happening. If only I were in the SRL to see what was happening. Thanks, SRL. Oh. Reset? What? Did they? I don't know. They're doing a reset, apparently. Oh. Huh. I mean, fair enough. They agreed to it. Kirby was on hard mode by accident. That explains a lot about why he was taking so long on High Splinter. Okay. Yeah, that would yeah, that explains a lot. So hard mode in this game just doubles the amount of HP enemies deal, or amount of HP enemies have. Also damage dealt. Or maybe just halves damage you deal. I'm not sure which. Either way, things take twice as long and it's really stupid. Yeah, that is a very fair reset. They're resetting because Kirby started on hard mode by mistake, and it's really dumb. Bash did not reset his timer. You should ask Bash to reset his timer if they haven't started already. Z Chaotix. Who is? Oh, Semper. Very good in this round.
Looked like you could use some help, so I decided to join you.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh no, we have to explain all this again. Or rather, we don't have anything new to explain, so...
So I hear they had to reset because somebody started on hard mode.
Yeah... Yeah, a timer.
Whoops! Did we find anything useful before the reset?
I mean, nothing exciting outside of the items they already found, you normally find. Like, they found an E-Tank and an Ing-Hive Cannon Dark Aegon Key, that's it. Oh, they also know where Spider Ball is, but... Yeah.
So nothing critically important. Gotcha.
No. Oh, there's Screw Attack and Tasks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Can't do. I mean, it's hard to use without Space Jump.
Yeah. They have, like, one more item before, they have one more check before they have to go into Aegon and backtrack for Screw Attack, so maybe that'll be Bombs with Screw Attack. Or maybe they would do Task Jump to have a Screw Attack before going into Aegon. Who knows?
I mean, either way, having it's one less thing you have to come back for. And if you can get the Task Jump pretty reliably, the Task Jump's not that bad. It's finicky, but there are far worse things in this game.
Oh yeah. Max percent no Dark Beam would like to remind you it exists.
Wait till I tell you what I had earlier with Shin.
Did you have to wall crawl with Light Show?
No, I can't. No, none of that out of bounds crap. But it's a good story, and I look forward to telling you.
You might as well tell it now. We don't have much going on here.
Oh, I don't want to promote myself on this. This is SpeedGaming. I'm Semper Firedog, by the way. Hi, guys. I'm just joining him.
I've already promoted myself.
Well, we were testing the multi, and it was a double chicker required. A Morbus, Spider Guard, all three items behind my Spider Guardian were Sky Temple keys. Dark Samus 2 required as well. All for me. And I didn't get out of the lower Dark Torvis until an hour and 40 in.
Oh, gross.
It was... I had to no suit, no E-Tank, no missile, no beam, grapple guardian for Shin's Space Jump.
Oh dear God. This
was a seed that you have created. I swear it could have been you, not me.
Yeah, it really could have been. Oh jeez. I'm big on I curse seeds apparently. I'm gonna have to put that on my channel somewhere. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be like your next emote.
I mean, it already is. It already is an emote.
Never mind.
Big ol' 2Y. I have gotten so much mileage out of it. Anyways, oh yeah, missile launcher here. It looks like Kirbymastah didn't bother with the slope jump this time. Oh, yeah, and Bash gets a second try. Who made
this seed here that they're playing?
Bellator did. Bash, for some reason, declined to let me generate the seed.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, it couldn't possibly have to do with the first seed I generated for Bash. Or the second one, that was also incredibly bad.
He was running a seed last night that he wishes was this seed. It was like an hour and 10 minutes, and he was almost done.
20, but also, yeah, not much
difference. You were there,
point.
Never mind. You were watching, never mind.
Oh yeah, but not everybody here was watching. Yeah, so Bash got like the best seed I've ever seen, and he has ever seen.
With Go Mode Space Jump.
Oh, that was the best part. Yeah, you literally found everything in the game except for like gravity boosts before getting to Space Jump and Light Suit, but Light Suit was not Space Jump blocked.
I don't understand how Kirby managed to start in hard mode.
Butterfingers, it happens. I've done it too, and it's really bad. Even though Diggle didn't see it, he can somehow curse the seed.
It's just the presence of Diggle. We're gonna have to start making presets that are just Diggle, and it'll be Nightmare.
It's not even different from the normal preset. It's just the one I've made. I remember ZKX when I was back in the day when Diggle didn't curse seeds. He just suffered through curse seeds. No, it's like I exclusively generate bad and curse seeds. That's it. Like, I don't get good seeds. And if I do get a good seed, something's gonna prevent me from finishing it.
I haven't had a good one in a while.
The secret is not that I'm cursed. It's the secret that every Echo seed is bad, except for like 1 in 100. That's the real secret. Final race sheet should be generated by himself.
I don't think the runners
get,
would approve of that.
I think I would get banned from the community if I did that.
Yeah, they're already suspicious of you.
There's Violet again. Kirby not taking like 4 minutes on Dark Alpha Splinter this time, which is nice.
Was that when he figured it out?
Yeah, I was wondering why he was taking so long. It looks like he was doing the same thing Bash was, and yet...
Yeah, that's a big clue.
Easy, normal, hard, hyper mode, Diggle.
It's like a combination of hyper mode and minimal checking.
Beam and mining station access, which we already knew.
Well, I wonder which beam.
Annihilator.
You serious?
We don't know. I'm just guessing.
Well, probably gonna be dark beam then.
I mean, later.
I
dark
mean, it could be Annihilator for all.
Oh
we
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like Annihilator is the worst of the 3 beams at this point because it only opens portals and not doors. So it doesn't even put anything in logic. Well, I might put a few things in logic at this point, but not as nearly as many as Dark Relate.
It trivializes Dark Samus though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it doesn't do checks shots for you.
No,
yeah.
It doesn't do anything, but it's fun.
Oh yeah, no, it's a great beam to have. Just
Felicity,
right now,
I beg to differ. I think that no tricks is the best way to go because then you don't have to worry about doing obnoxious out of bounds crap.
Minimal checking is fun if you're into that. We're about to hit new territory.
I actually had to learn how to do triple bomb jumps today because that was apparently logically required for Trivial.
Really? Okay. Bash getting his Ing Hive key because why not? The meme key, as we call it, because you can skip the Ing Hive keys in so many ways. Like, you can just have Annihilator and go in the back where you're supposed to go out in vanilla, or you can just do a BSJ over the gate.
Or you can just not need to kill quad ever.
Yeah, that too.
Because in tournament settings like this, chances are slim that you're going to need
too many requirements. Yeah. Also, Cursed Lake has an expansion, so that's dead. And that's a good check to not have to worry about. Really, you don't want to see an Ing cache ever, unless you get Dark Visor super early. Because you need... Power Bomb can be found in Aegon Temple. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, Bomb Guardian is going to give us a way out and not the normal way.
Yeah. Oh. Early Power Bombs. Okay, so that's really interesting for logic. A thing to so in these settings, you can just use the Power Bomb expansion, even though if you haven't found the main Power Bombs. There's a setting to disable that, but
the game doesn't take expansions into logic. They won't start placing items behind Power Bombs until you can logically get the
main Power Bombs are placed. Yeah. But having main Power Bombs this early in the game is really interesting. I bet there's going to be something like Dynamo Chamber. Yeah, exactly, RNG hater. Bash doing, I think kirbymastah got through there a lot faster. Obviously Kirby didn't fall, but yeah, these are some nice little NSJ strats to get through here. Switch back to Kirby. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of rooms in this game. There's a room called Gloom Vista I discovered the other day. There's a room called Dark Falls.
Gloom Vista would be Meditation Vista.
Do you know where Dark Falls is, though?
Can't say that I do, but it might be the Torvis Grove.
Close. It's that
It
save
must be
station.
it must be the room where the save station is in between
Yeah.
the two. Then
Yeah, it is.
where the Crocus is in the light world.
Yep. Oh, there's a Sky Temple key up there in Mining Station A. Screw attack and spider required. I mean,
At least we know where Screw Attack is.
oh yeah. I mean, you just need Spider Ball anyways for final bosses, so yeah. Ooh, another E-Tank. Kirby didn't even go and check on mining station or portal access. He just went straight for Bomb Guardian. He believes. Also knows that power bombs are here and he has a way out.
Yeah, so he's not afraid.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You
It's a
would
shame he
normally,
didn't get power bombs beforehand because that would make it quite even easier.
Yeah, you would just vaporize instantly.
Kind of like it does with most things that are not supposed to be hit by power bombs.
Yep.
Because logically, the game's like you don't have power bombs here, so it can't possibly be used. So we don't need to
right? Yeah, we'll just make the bomb slots weak to Dark Burst, Sunburst, Screw Attack, Sonic Boom. It doesn't matter.
Some of it just doesn't make sense. Just like the Emperor Ring. Why are his feet weak to Screw Attack? We will never know.
That's because of something they cut. That can at least be explained. They originally were adding...
at least uncoded it, though.
They did in future re-releases. They just didn't get around to it because they were probably crunching pretty hard at that point. Yeah, this game was pretty rushed, actually. It's a miracle it's as good as it is, honestly.
And companies who push their game developers like that, it's not fun.
No. Is that a flamethrower in the bottom left corner? Yeah, probably.
Like one. Could also be a wave buster. I can't really tell with the color.
I mean, it would be flamethrower.
Oh, that's definitely a flamethrower.
All right, Annihilator. All right, Light Beam. That's really good.
That's better.
That means they can get to Dark Samus now. Dark Samus 1. I think that the most it does right now.
Yeah, but getting there, you might not be able to get back out.
Yeah, I mean, they also get ventilation area, but they don't have regular bombs, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, Dark Samus 1 is a soft lock if you don't have Dark Beam, unless you know some bomb jumps. No, actually, going in this way, it is a soft lock if you don't have Dark Beam or Screw Attack. Screw Attack is because echoes.
We also don't have our Space Jump boots yet, which would make Screw Attack far more useful.
Yeah. Chances are it's going to be like on Dark Missile Trooper.
Maybe.
Or Hive Chamber B, or...
on Spider Guardian, or on Jump Guardian.
Dynamo Chamber. It's probably Dynamo Chamber. Although I suppose he did... Kirby didn't refill, so, he's just looking for a power bomb here quickly. He already got one, but he wanted to see if he could get a second.
What?
Dark Suit acquired. Interesting.
Wow, okay.
In before bombs on Plane of Dark Worship. It'll be one of the goofier locations I've seen them at.
Hey, that reminds me of last night's seed.
Oh no, Space Jump can be vanilla. They can absolutely be vanilla. I've had it before.
Yes. Yeah, there is no reason why Space Jump cannot be vanilla in these settings. Actually, in these, I mean, that's where it is vanilla-wise. So why wouldn't it be able to be here?
I think
bombs can be vanilla. I mean, I think every item can be vanilla.
Yeah. Dark Beam. Dark Beam.
Chamber.
Plane of Dark Worship is looming large. Also, nah, I'm gonna save it. Wow Beam.
Yeah, that's good to have both beams this early. That's opens up. Like,
I'm sure Bash is happy to see them.
I mean, not having them sucks.
Oh yeah.
Bash doesn't have them yet.
Oh, he will, but Bash will be happy to not have to spend 2 hours literally looking for them.
It's always a bad feeling.
Yep. Also, something you see these runners doing a lot is when they unmorph, they instantly shoot their power beam. If you press the unmorph button and the shoot button on the same frame, you just get a shot for free. It's called the roll shot.
That's what checking Plane of Dark Worship right now.
Or there are these ink claws that do so much damage per frame, it's not even funny. But if you need Dark Suit or a ton of E-Tanks too, I'm not have to worry about it.
I can't see that.
Is that an E-Tank?
Looks like a visor.
Dark Visor? E-Tank.
Oh, it's an E-Tank, okay. The commentary stream is kind of crappy. I mean, that's a nice refill, but it doesn't do us any good.
Yeah. I mean, you would never say no to an E-Tank this early on. Bash not checking Planar Dark Worship. He's pretty certain he's going to get his space jump right here. You know, bombs could be in Sand Canyon if space jump is right here.
That would be interesting.
Oh, also the same way, Amber.
Here's Sand Cash.
Oh, back to Aegon we go. Amber puts one check in logic.
A bunch of hints.
Yeah. Also, so there's also the dynamic drop scaling system. Oh, did that? Okay, they're checking communication area. This is not technically in logic on No Tricks, but it's free. They can do it right now.
They're not checking it.
Oh, Bash isn't. I don't know where he's going, honestly.
I don't know. It'd be hard to do without Morph Ball bombs.
Oh, he's getting his spider right now.
We know where Spider is?
Yeah, it's in the safe station under safe station Great Temple. Kirby here using some standable terrain exploits to just not have bombs or space jump. There we go. Also a hint here as well. E-Tank. Jeez.
Oh, we got enough health for the rest of the game.
Pretty much. Oh, Kirby not remembering or not choosing to get Spider Ball at this point. It's not in logic technically because you need Dark Visor, Seeker, Dark Visor and Seekers, or
so Bash got a hint that said more fall bombs are in Aegon Wastes. So they're
Sand
somewhere
processing.
behind Pirate Labs.
Or Sand Cache, rather, not processing.
Could be Sand Cache, could be back in the lab somewhere.
Yeah. It could be on Dark Samus now, actually. I'm personally betting on Sand Cache though, due to the way logic works in this game.
You're probably right.
Standable terrain could be required in Trivial for comm area, yeah.
That's right. Are we using Trivial Logic, or is it just straight up?
No, this is straight up tournament settings, normal.
That's the other seed that's doing that. My bad.
Yeah. The difference between Trivial and No Tricks is essentially, No Tricks is like completely vanilla. And while Trivial adds some things in that, some of which are like things you would have to eyeball, like double bomb jumps and place a space jump. And some of them are things you just have to know about the game, like quirks. Like, you can use Screw Attack to break the grate before GFMC, for example.
Or slope jumps.
Yeah, no, slope jumps are not in Trivial, I think.
Really?
I'm pretty certain they're in easy at the earliest. Because they're, like, I think anything requiring execution, missiles on quad, that's a good hint.
That's a very good hint. We don't want to see something important there. I mean, granted, I love seeing the quad fight because quad is easily the best fight in this game, but that just prolongs the match more than we needed to.
I mean, Chica is even worse about that than quad IMO. But we get that way more often.
You have Cannonball.
Yeah, but most people won't. These runners would absolutely be able to get it. Amorbus is guarding the missile expansion. Okay. Amorbus is half dead.
But that's also worrying. Worrisome. That means that 2 main guardians don't have anything, which means the third one might.
Chica.
And Chica is by far the worst boss fight in the game because it takes forever.
Also, yeah, bombs on Sand Cache, as predicted. Oh yeah, there's some guaranteed hints in this game. 4 guaranteed hits for each of Morbus, Chica, and Quad, and then an additional hint for Umos's reward for returning the Sank energy.
Otherwise known as Umos 2.
Also known as one of the worst checks in the game,
Probably right up there with Airy.
or a hive entrance.
Yeah, Hive Entrance is pretty crap.
I would say hive entrance is worse. Oh, there's light suit. Jeez.
Another suit? What?
Hmm.
What is this?
Something in Fortress Transport Access, probably.
Yeah, probably. Probably Seekers or Supers.
Yeah.
Maybe even Boost.
Bash getting playing Dark Worship now. Oops, all items.
I mean,
There is
that'd be
an
cool.
additional item on Chica though, or not Chick, on Amorbis though in Mining Plaza. That item you can't access until you fight Amorbis and return the Aegon energy. You also need Screw Attack and
Echo Visor.
SJ and Fortress Transport Access. Yeah, possibly, probably, maybe, probably actually at this point. It's the only Oh no, they could get the Feeding Pit and Logic too.
Oh
now.
yeah, it can be anywhere in the back of labs now because they have the side entrance with Dark Samus.
Yeah.
Could be in Feeding Pit. Could be
Vanilla.
could be on Jump Guardian. I mean, it could be in Warrior's Walk.
It could be in Hall of Honor Dead. Umos is dead. Dark Ammo expansion on Umos.
I mean, it could be, but we haven't had any notice of Boost Ball yet.
Yeah, but also Sank is or Quad is completely dead unless it's Supers and Torvus Energy Controller.
Yes, Felicity. The only way to get the Echo Lock to become active in the Central Mining Plaza is to defeat Amorbis and return the energy from that temple to the light version. So, unfortunately, yes, you will have to kill all your bosses.
My condolences.
I am sorry.
I did not make that seed.
Space Jump could be right here.
Yeah. No, it's Boost.
Ball. That opens up Sand Processing as well, and Hall of Honor Dead. But if Hall of Honor Dead is Space Jump,
Not until
then,
Seekers is not
however,
until
Seekers
Seekers.
would also be in there.
You need to go to get to Hall of Honor Dead and No Tricks. You need to go through Torvus, so you need Seekers as well, and possibly even Supers. I think you need Supers as well for.
Well, speaking of Devil, there's it right there.
All right, never mind.
Problem solved.
Yeah, of course you can just do pretty straightforward double bomb jump in landing site to get to Hall of Honor Dead, but yeah, logically the game No Tricks would expect you to go through Torvus. Also, dead. Dark Samus 1 is weak to power bombs, and she is dead.
What boss?
Yeah, I don't know either.
We got Space Jump, Screw Attack, Light Suit. I mean, that's screaming something in Hive.
Yeah, I mean, Kirby is almost in go mode, honestly.
Yeah, he just needs what? Supers and Seekers, and that's about
Pretty
it.
much. And to go pick up Space Jump or Screw Attack, of course.
Maybe a
That's
visor or
it.
two, depending on what we need for Sky Temple keys.
Oh, of course. We can go check Sky Temple keys as soon as he gets the thing. Supers and Seekers. Kirby trying to be clever about the bomb slot. Bomb slot isn't having it. Yeah, this is not a Diggle Seed. I did not make this.
This is definitely not a Diggle Seed. This is far too nice for a Diggle Seed.
Yeah. Dark Ammo expansion, Sand Processing, fair enough. Bash getting his bombs. Alright. A Dark Oasis is dead.
Thank God.
That check is awful. Not only do you need Dark Visor and Light Suit to get it, which that Light Suit at least isn't a problem, but you also need to kill Powerbomb Guardian and to make that happen.
That looks important.
No, it's not. It's a missile expansion. Oh, Mining Plaza. Oh, that's the plot end. Okay. Bash forgot to get his Mining Plaza in, so he went back for it, which is very fair. Obviously, he got a great hint out of it, but even if he didn't, it's worth it to go back in case you do. Hints are very powerful in this game, honestly. They're worth going out of your way for.
Most of them are. Some of them are relatively useless. Like the ones that Adam doesn't authorize. I really hate it when I get one of those in a place that's really hard to get to.
It's worth risking those hints for, it's worth risking that and checking hints anyways.
Monkey space jump was in storage D behind Dark Samus, or in this case, in front of.
Yeah, they went around the back. Bash opting to go into labs from the front. Or at least doing this now. He might not go in through labs. He's just probably doing this to open up the gate for future use.
This is not exactly easy.
It's not the worst thing ever, but he's doing a BSJ here. A BSJ being basically when you leave the ground, the game still considers you to be on the ground for another 22 frames. And unrelatedly, there's a thing called instant unmorphing, where if the camera is obstructed as you unmorph, you just get a 1-frame unmorph. So combine the two together and you can jump really high.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And also laddered bomb jumps. If you unmorph as you're ascending from a bomb jump, you get some extra height.
I haven't been able to figure out how to use those yet. He sees something up on that ledge that he wants.
It looks like a visor.
Visor or translator, maybe. I can't tell.
Yeah, one of the two. It might be Cobalt, question mark?
If it's Cobalt, that's Screw. No, it's Emerald. Or, yeah, that's Emerald. Or, no, it's Dark Visor.
Emerald and Dark look close to each other, so yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, what does that mean? Oh, I bet that means that's your logical access to
that's Sanctuary.
That too. I mean, they still need seekers for that, but I bet that's logical access to Spider Ball, because while you see the runners warping to start, and that's a very nice shortcut to an anti-softlock feature, it's also non-logic. So the game has to figure out how you're getting out of the the game needs to figure out how you're getting out of there, technically.
The battleground, check, it opens up every in cache that we haven't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a missile.
Yeah, Kirby's not picking it up.
Yep.
Kirby going straight to feeding pit. Actually, wait, no, these are the 2 items you get, right? No, you don't go around unless you have Annihilator.
And screw attack.
Yeah. There is a slope jump. There is another item, Vanilla Sonic Boom, but that item's really stupid without
Seekers. So there's our access to Sanctuary.
Yep. And also Spider Ball. So Kirby will be picking that up if he hasn't already. And I don't think he has yet.
And there's your first Sky Temple key in Feeding Pit.
That would normally be pretty bad location, but they already have light suits, so it's fine.
Yeah, this is great.
I bet supers are going to be in Fortress Transport Access, personally, at this point.
This is a very item-heavy seed so far.
Yeah.
We're supers away from go mode. Straight up. Maybe Annihilator, maybe Echo, depending on where keys are.
Yeah. And that's gravity boost technically, but I'm sure these runners know ways around that for all relevant cases.
Unless there's nothing in gravity.
Yeah, there's always that chance too. Missiles in this spot. And is that Sonic Boom?
I can't see that from here. It's big and white and spinning. It could be.
Yeah, that is Sonic Boom. Nice. I looked on the restream. That is definitely Sonic Boom.
Oh, man.
Oh, Bash and Spider's Treasure. What's he gonna find? Maybe, like, supers are the last thing you could really find here. Did he pick up Space Jump?
I don't think so.
No, this area is actually in Logic without Space Jump. I discovered that the hard way when I found Space Jump in Hazing Cliff right here where Bash is going to. Or the room next to Bash. It was disgusting. I mean, Bash could be getting the Space Jump to his knowledge, but we already know where Space Jump is. Oh, there's Emerald. So Spider's Treasure comes through again. Oh, that's why Kirby didn't go here. He doesn't have Spider, so these items are mostly really obnoxious to get. You can get Hall of Combat Mastery without Spider, but that's incredibly obnoxious. Also, he didn't have Space Jump, so it's not even possible. Yeah, Jaeger, exactly, yeah. Is that Sunburst? In Kirby's
Your eyes
side?
are better than mine, man. I can't see.
Oh, an E-Tank, alright. Kirby definitely has way more than enough energy tanks for him to beat the game.
He already knows what's there. Never mind. Derp.
Oh yeah, he doesn't need the hint. He already got the, or he already saw Sonic Boom. Space Jump and Main Gyro Chamber. Woof.
That was a very nice roll jump from Kirby.
Oh yeah, and that works the same. That essentially works the same way as BSJ. You get an instant unmorph after leaving the ground for 22 frames. Instead of going up, you just go very far forward.
Useful for hitting the terminal fall in Watch Station Access.
Yeah, that's a really powerful trick because you don't always have Space Jump or Screw Attack to get over there for free. So instead, you just get to skip like a mini boss and a bunch of items. It's really nice.
That mini boss is really irritating too.
Yeah. Oh, Bash didn't go into labs. Oh, so there's some lore scans, King's Dreamer. In this game, there are lore scans. Bash might be going near one now. But in vanilla, they have lore, but in Randomizer, they've been replaced with actual hints.
Most of them are useful. There's 4 guaranteed that tell you where or what each boss is carrying and what the Sanctuary Energy Return is carrying. The rest of them can be varied from anything from, you know, joke hints saying that you need to drink more mils of water. Bash. Or the Hyper Missile is somewhere. The Hyper Missile is
in Ventilation Area A.
Which means there's a unique item in Ventilation Area A, but it's not the Hyper Missile because that's the wrong game.
Yeah, that's just the most general hint, general form of hint. That's still not a straight-up joke. Adam hasn't authorized the use of this hint.
Hear the words of O'Lear.
Magoo.
Bash, what are you doing?
He's going to Dark Aegon, or the front of Dark Aegon.
Low route.
He is not going to be happy when he finds Space Jump. Oh, also, Screw Attack.
Yep, this game's free.
Mm-hmm. I think it's some sort of, like 250 max percent, not a max percent category, but like, if you scan that O'Lear's thing in Sanctuary, you get a percentage point for completion each time, I think. So, yeah, you just get like 255% completion, I think. Kirby would know.
Here we get one of the most dependable checks you get right here. It's per hint. Ing Reliquary is an expansion. Thank goodness. That place usually requires you to have Light Suit, Screw Attack, and all the other goodies to get there, because there's a large Ing Storm in the way that you cannot get through otherwise. However, you can do it with enough E-Tanks and Dark Suit.
Yep, also that grade is vulnerable to Screw Attack for whatever reason, because Echoes.
What is on top of our ship today? We won't know because we haven't killed the Jump Guardian yet.
Yeah, this game is kind of messy, honestly.
We are going to find out what is in Grand Wind Chamber and Wind Chamber Access.
Yep, and Kirby will be looping back around for for Fortress Transport Access in a moment. Possibly,
that looks like a red key.
Going directly to Sanctuary, and I think that's a red key. Yeah, that's a red key. Oop. Dark Taurus one, yeah. Kirby would probably care enough to get that.
I really hope that Chica's not required then.
Yeah. I mean, this Kirby knows this trick if he's done. He's yeah. Yeah, there's a BSJ. You get to some standable collision for whatever reason. That's just there. And you Screw Attack for that. Also, Bash is shooting the air for no reason. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Surprise! It's Jump Guardian. He's dead.
Light ammo expansion in Access?
maybe I think it might have been 5 missiles, but Kirby didn't care to get it. Anyways, yeah. So what Bash did, Jump Guardian is just there. He's just chilling at the top of this room. So you can just shoot him with light beam or missiles and he dies, or it gets down to 1 HP. Then you start the fight and he dies. And this is a very nice thing to skip because Jump Guardian kind of sucks, honestly.
The fight is rather long because you actually have to wait for him to become vulnerable to hit him. It's kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Kirby needs to go pick up Spider still, right? Right. Like, the one thing Bash can find right now is supers. Like, that's light ammo. Darn. Like, that's the one thing Bash could find that would put him ahead of Kirby.
Okay, Jagger, I can't do a BSJ at all, so eh.
Spoder Ball acquired.
And he doesn't have to save warp because he can just get his way back out with Riser Seekers.
That's pretty nice routing, actually.
He may also check Phazon grounds while he's here.
Yeah, he might. That's in logic. Looks like it. Or maybe he's just getting some more ammo. Nope, he's going for it.
It's a good call. It's not exactly a check that's in the way.
Yeah, this is really the only good time to get it. I don't think Bash still hasn't. Oh. Poor Bash still in that space jump.
By the way, his attack destroys most things it touches.
Yep. It doesn't look like much.
Looks like a visor or a power bomb expansion.
Burger.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Bash showing off that he can do some bomb jumps to get up here to get to Screw Attack or Temple Assembly Site.
Yeah, or you can just do the task jump.
Yes, you can.
Or you can, have space jump. Oh wait.
That too.
And the Kirby just ignoring the Dark Pirate Commandos because they are by far one of the worst enemies in this game.
Yeah, they don't lock the portal. They lock doors, but they can't lock portals.
Thank God for that. Because they are so irritating when they lock doors.
Oh, yeah. At least you have Dark Beam and Dark Visor, because you can freeze them. Even though they're Dark Pirate Commandos, you can just freeze them with Dark Beam and then missile them and they die. Bash showing off the NSJ strat to get to Ing Reliquary. Is Bomb Jump up to Tasso No Tricks? It is not.
The winter rule sets actually followed here, and here we get our first look into Fortress Transport Access.
Mm-hmm.
Supers? Nope.
Oh, Bash thinks Space Jump is here. Oh dear. Wow, that's two keys.
High five, boys. Here's going to be a disappointment.
Thanks, game, for that hint, but that was something that was good to know when Bash was over here. Yeah.
And we're going to Sanctuary.
Yeah.
And with the items we have, we can access almost the whole thing.
Yeah, there is no super locks here, or super locked items here, I think. There are some Echo Annihilator stuff that's not accessible, of course, but that's it. Oh, Bash going to check Sank entrance too, because Space Jump could be there, actually. You don't need Space Jump to get up there at all.
Yep, you can just use Power Bombs and Morph Ball.
Bash thinks the seed is very cursed.
I mean, after his last one, can you blame him?
Not really.
I mean, the seed between him and THK was, the second one wasn't that bad, but the first one was so horrendous.
All bosses seed. First and so far only one of the tournament.
Hopefully the last.
I hope not.
But we want good content, Diggle.
Right. So Kirby had to reload this room by going out into another room for a bit. a bit of a way, because this cannon does not work until you reload this room.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. Alright, item here is... Okay.
So I have no idea.
Yeah, he didn't even look around, wait for it. Oh, nice shot.
That was a beautiful shot. Missile?
Looks like 5 missiles. Yeah, Kirby isn't bothering.
And Bash is doing the same thing. He's going to be sorely disappointed.
Yep.
Enter the Resbit, another very annoying enemy in the game.
Yeah, and exit the Samus as she just leaves, because they don't lock the doors.
One of those nice things. You don't have to deal with them very long.
Mm-hmm.
And you can avoid most of them.
Oh yeah. But when you can't really avoid them,
Yeah, they become a nuisance. Luckily, they're easy to kill with a charged arc beam and a missile, but they can shut your suit off. They break the fourth wall, things like that.
yeah.
That looks like a translator.
Yeah. Cobalt?
Oh boy, that is Spider Guardian in logic.
Yep. Oh, that's also Sank Map Station, right. Wow, that's a pretty good place to get it if you didn't already have it, so...
Plus, that opens up all the hints here in Sanctuary as well.
Yep.
Monkey Boy, you were afraid of the Ing Smashers for a good reason. Those things can hurt you severely if you don't know how to fight them.
AKA,
Hint,
they're vulnerable to power bombs. They
when
die
in doubt,
instantly.
When in doubt, power bomb it out.
Mm-hmm.
Ing Smashers are just the elite pirates of this game.
Except way worse because...
They basically have the same mechanics.
But also power bomb vulnerabilities, so...
Fair point, but we also don't have rapid fire missiles in this game either.
But you have power bombs, so... Kirbymastah finding his Emerald Translator, and that's a good hint. Wow, there of all
Ash
places.
needs to be very careful. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's got Dark. He's fine.
That's gonna be all 4 translators for Kirby soon.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's really unfortunate that Bash had to backtrack out of Sank right there, because now he's also down Cobalt. And he might not necessarily go, well, I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
This whole thing is just
down.
Yeah, but Bash is in the more unfortunate place of not finding space jump, so I think Kirby will live.
Well, just like last night, he's hoping that Space Jump isn't Go mode.
Pretty much. Okay, at this point, I think Bash either has forgotten that Dark Samus 1 is in logic right now, or he's just really thinking the seed is cursed. He's probably going to Hall of Honor dead right now. Oh yeah, this is another way to get to Hall of Honor dead. If you just have Light Beam, you can go down this elevator. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, okay. You can just go this way, right?
We already know Spider's Treasure is not really holding much of value except for that one translator in the culling Hazing Cliff, excuse me.
Yeah. 853 could be found in Trial Tunnel. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I mean, that's a good hint. You don't have to go out of your way for that. So I'll take it.
Also, if you need it, you know where it is.
Yeah. But in Kirby's case, he can just not go to Trial Tunnel ever now.
Yeah, chances are...
Yeah, it's a little out of the way, so it's nice. If you just know, like, oh, I don't need that. Yeah.
Chances are he's not going to need it, so...
No. Oh, he wouldn't need it. He would absolutely know the BSJ over the gate. And even then, Quad is just dead, so... Also, Kirby showing off that he can just kill both of those, nuclei or whatever. I don't know what they're called.
They're dark something. Dark drones. I can't remember exactly which one.
Dark orbs.
Your dark pulse bamboos. There we go.
Progressive suit can be found in Mineshaft. Thanks, game.
Wonderful hints.
Yep. Kirby just selected and go up to Dynamo Works, Hive Dynamo Works, and then go into Light World from there, which is fair enough. He gets to unlock the portal there for future use, and there's no better time than now. This portal is really obnoxious because it's sometimes it would be a nice routing or option to have, but you have to do the secret thing here to open it up, and there's rarely ever a good time to just go and do this. Oh, Bash reset. Okay, he must have gone to Hall of Honor dead and found nothing, and so chose to reset back to wherever he was.
Conveniently, if you do the rooms like Kirby just did, what is he doing?
Kirby is going out of bounds.
Okay, so anyway, if you do the room before this, just as Kirby did, you can hit the secrets from one side, and it will teleport you across to the other.
Yeah, there's just a hole in the ceiling here. It's great. Oh, Kirby is electing to go check Hive Dynamo Works, I think, now. Oh boy, so right now he's trying to transition the room over to Hive Dynamo Works, I think? No, he got stuck a little bit, so he needed to bomb out. Alright. Oh, he's doing...
Hive Dynamo Chamber, you mean?
No, Hive Dynamo Chamber. Okay, I thought he was checking Dynamo Works, but no, he's going here.
Looks like a good key.
Yeah, so right here, Kirby's transitioning the room over to Hive Dynamo Chamber. Okay, he's not, actually. He's just going this way. Yeah, there's a lot to explain with Out of Bounds. So, every room is in a rectangle, I think. We'll call it a rectangle. And this rectangle is called Aether. When you leave the Aether, you have 3 frames to input a jump, which is what Kirby's doing here. He's floating up to the bottom. You also float up slowly while you're in Aether. And you rise slowly, you exit the box, you kind of hover on the ground, flicker in and out. So you have 3 frames to input a jump, and he's just trying to climb to the top of this room. Also, you're only in one room at a time per this game's logic, which sounds obvious, but it's really important for echoes. And so you have to transition rooms to move on, make progress. Yeah.
I cannot see what is in... It looks like an energy tank, maybe. I can't tell.
I wasn't looking.
It doesn't look like it's anything important.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what Kirby is doing. I mean, obviously Kirby wanted to go check Hive Gyro Chamber, but I'm not sure why he's doing this in particular. Ooh. Is he trying to get somewhere? I feel like he's trying to set up for something specific. I'm just not sure where. Oh, he's trying to...
You would know better than I for Out of Bounds.
Okay, I suspect this room has a weird Aether box. I think he is trying to climb up to the top, and he's just having trouble. Okay, so I think Kirby fell down the Aether box for Hive Gyro Chamber. That's what happened there, because that's still there. It's loaded in still, and so he's still trying to climb to the top of this room.
My knowledge is strictly limited to inbounds. I don't like the out-of-bounds stuff.
Yeah, Out of Bounds is really obnoxious. I hope you like 3-frame tricks, because you get to do a lot of them.
No, I don't. That's why I don't.
At least it's not Primal. Okay, he's back in bounds. Alright, so he was just trying to get up top. Yeah, okay, Bash is finally going to Dark Samus 1. He's not going to have a good reaction. Or he's not going to be happy.
Not going to be happy at all.
Chaotix, I hope you're paying attention to the SRL for the inevitable ARG or something similar.
I look forward to seeing the messages that he tells us. For whatever reason, I don't have access to it anymore, so I don't know.
I couldn't get into SRL either. It was interesting. Bash found a space jump. He's electing not to pick it up immediately and get to go fight Dark Samus 1 first. Oh, I didn't see it wasn't Hive Gyro Chamber.
Hive Gyro Chamber was Red Key, I believe.
Okay. So yeah, Bash just nuking Dark Samus there. And he didn't pick up Space Jump.
Are you talking about the hint for Hive Dynamo Works?
Yeah.
It was an expansion.
Okay. Okay. Bash picking up spaceship now because picking up this item reloads the room, and there's an item in main reactor that isn't there until you reload the room.
Yeah, Bash is not happy with that space jump location at all.
No. I don't blame him.
I don't either. That's a pretty crappy spot for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's just missiles. You can also scan the item from here. Yeah, there we go. Kirby is still looking for super missiles. I don't envy him because supers can be just about anywhere in the game world. So yeah, these are all correct ways to go.
I suspect we'll see in a watch station here shortly.
Yep. Oh, Kirby got knocked down. Oh.
Yeah, that gyro is still charged and will knock you clean off if you get near it.
Yep. Secret launcher can be found at Dark Aegon Lakes.
Thanks, game.
Wow.
I don't know how many times I've been knocked off by that gyro. It just like the hitbox of it gets a little funky.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out what Bash's next play. Oh, Bash doesn't have Seekers yet, so he needs to go get that right now, hopefully. Yeah. Alright, here we have... I can't tell what's in the
A
sanctuary.
dead quad. I have no idea either. I didn't even think he looked.
I mean, he's looked, obviously. We just can't
He
tell.
knows what it is. It's just not anything useful.
Okay, he looked. It's a missile. Oh, there's Dark Visor,
You're
right.
back on both screens. Woohoo!
I was wondering where that was. So at this
And
point...
back here, we get to see Sanctuary Energy Controller. We'll get the hint and the item back here.
Yeah.
And this is where O'Lear lies, so pay your respects. Oh, and it's the Sky Temple key.
Jeez. Kirby has found Hive Chamber B. That was... They've already been there. I forget what it was, but they found that already.
It was something important.
Oh, that was Dark Beam, right. Yeah. Oh, Kirby's going out of bounds here. Oh, that's how you do this. Okay. Kirby wants to wall crawl somewhere. Maybe he's going to Spider Guardian.
Why wouldn't you just go the easy way?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, maybe he wants to check Sentinel's path. So yeah, that works because that collision there is sloped. So if you screw attack into the corner, you just flip out of bounds. Again, Kirby trying to do some ether jumps. You can do the same thing in Dynamo Works, where with in the corner with the dead body. And you can get out of bounds and go to the end of Spider Guardian. Pretty... Well, I wouldn't say easily, but you can get to the portal at least for Hive Dynamo Works. Bash is going to go get his Seekers. So Bash could still pull this around, turn this around if he goes, excuse me. If he goes somewhere else that Kirby hasn't gone yet, like basically all of Torvis, and finds supers before him, Bash could still easily sneak out the one, even though he's been behind for most of the race at this point, once they restarted.
I'm getting to think that the supers are not in Sanctuary.
Yeah, pretty much. And Bash doesn't go to Sanctuary as well. That's what this entire race hinges on for Bash at this point.
They're probably somewhere in Torvis, yeah. Obviously not for Torvis because they can't be in lower, but we have all the accessible.
Oh, Kirby Master soft locked. Oh, jeez. Well, Bash just got a lot more time. Yeah, don't screw attack while you're out of bounds because that happens. You just fall forever. Kirby Master was trying to check what was in Sentinel's path, but
luckily he saved it just before trying this, so he didn't lose a whole lot of time.
Okay, yeah.
He saved before he stopped the second gyro, I believe.
Right, okay.
He probably had in mind that he was going to come out here and wanted to make sure he didn't fail and have a save that was 3 hours ago. You know.
Oh yeah, 3 hours ago, an hour into the race. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah. He died so hard. He soft locked so hard. He got sent into the last seed.
That would be good or bad depending on how good his last seed was.
And how well he remembers it.
Once you've done enough of these, everything starts to blur together. You don't know
It really does.
which seed is which, what you know, when you've done it, what's going on anymore.
Yeah. All right, so Bash should be just about done in Aegon. That's what this area is called. Yes.
He may opt to take the elevator straight to Torvis.
I hope he does for his sake if supers are there. Also, welcome to Watch Station. There's some res bits. Die.
Here is a nice little slope jump you can use to get on top of this little standable terrain, to jump over to this little standable terrain, to jump on top of this spider ball track, to get to the end of the spider ball track a lot easier. It's
Yeah.
a lot harder than it looks, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, and it just saves having to go up to that cannon is a little faster. And if you hold up left just after you come out of that bomb slot, you don't fall down. You don't have to do it all again. It's a nice little time save. Bash did get seekers, yes. I'm sure the tracker's probably just being slow.
And by tracker being slow, we mean the program, not the person.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. The bot is being slow. Yeah. Yeah, I should have been more clear. Sorry.
The Chaotix is not slow. He's just sometimes the tracker likes to eat inputs and it just doesn't function properly all the time.
Okay, Bash had to go get Sand Canyon. Did they ever check Storage A and Mine Shaft? Or not Mine Shaft, Storage Depot?
No.
So Bash can go there. That's something else we can do. Bash, there's an invisible... Okay, I lied. I did not know that...
There is an invisible wall there.
I always just assume there's an invisible wall there, because if you try to do it from the diagonal, like this side, there's an invisible wall there. But no, okay. Okay.
There is one there. Sometimes you can get over it, though.
Oh, okay. I'm still a bit mad I didn't know about that, though, because... Also, kirbymastah in Grand Abyss just... Yeah, revenging on that drone. Rip Grand Abyss. Dash. It's very tall, okay.
And in the vault, we have...
5 missiles. Oh, another Sky Temple key in Mining Station 2.
Yeah, Gollop, what happened was the race started and kirbymastah realized about 10 minutes in that he had started the game on hard. So both runners decided to restart.
Yeah, that was very sportsmanlike of Bash.
Bash never reset his timer.
Yeah. Also, Kirby reset exactly when he... They reset just after Kirby killed, Splinter or Alpha Splinter 10 minutes in.
Yeah,
don't do hard mode, folks.
It took forever to kill, and that's when he realized he started it on hard mode.
Yep. Kirby showing a nice little screw attack, slope jump into a screw attack to get this item. Kirby's almost done in Sanctuary, actually. Bash needs to go to Torvis Lake now. Visor can be found in Venomous Pond. Okay, that's our Echo Visor in Torvis.
Yep.
So Kirby has like one more check here and he's done.
How did the SpeedGaming 4 race go, guys? How was that one?
There's Zinc Hive Key too.
You don't
oh,
need
nice.
Key. No major bosses required. Well, so far we're 2 for 3. Amorbus is not required and Quadraxis is not required. We do not know anything about Chica yet.
Yep. Probably an Emerald hint at this point.
We are super missiles from Go mode, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe we already know where Echo is. That's in... Oh, whoops. Bash meant to do like a BSJ or something there and accidentally screw attacked instead. Hazing Cliff, of course. Of course. You can never escape from that location.
Spider's Treasure is called Spider's Treasure for a reason.
Yep.
There's almost always something there.
Yeah, Kirby going back to Aegon. Maybe he's thinking to go check Hive Chamber B. Or not Hive Chamber B. mining station B, and also get a mine shaft while he's there.
It's not a bad call. The suits for this one were in... I already forgot.
Dark Missile Trooper and mine shaft.
Yeah, we had our suits for like we had suits before we had space jump. Did Bash do Sand Canyon when he was here?
Yeah, he did that. It was 5 missiles. Kirby is out of power bombs, isn't he?
That sucks.
Oof.
A vanilla light beam, that's pretty gross.
Oh, that's a terrible check, yeah.
That's willingly walking into a soft lock.
Or not even that. Just you take a long time going around the long way. And you have to save and reset, essentially.
Going to Torvis now via the portal elevator, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Also, Kirby's not that far behind him, though. He's going to get his Sky Temple key here and then going to be going the same way.
Did we see the hint here in Mining Station
Yeah, we
B?
did. It was nothing relevant. Also, Seekers. More like Missers.
They're great. They're called missiles for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ico the Blue, it's hard to say who's winning right now. Kirbymastah has had a sizable lead this whole time, but if BashPrime finds supers earlier than Kirby does, then Bash can make up the time difference.
Kirby does have a couple extra Sky Temple keys, though Bash hasn't seen yet. Oh, Chico's dead.
Chico's
nice.
dead. Sweet.
Diggle's in the lead. Not really. The seat isn't very good. Their seat isn't very bad at all, actually. So I would say I'm losing this race as well. The seat isn't very good from a certain perspective. That perspective is that of the sadist.
It's not your typical Echoes of Suffering. There's gravity boost in Torvis Grove, so we are literally now just supers from Goma. Regardless of where the keys are.
Annihilator 2.
Okay, yeah, it's fair.
What's that?
I have no idea. Not worth going.
Dark Missile Trooper? Bomb Guardian? Yeah, you're actually right, Gollop. That is... Oh, that would be the best troll. Oh my god. Because that would mean that quad is required.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That would be even better than the all bosses seed, honestly. That is how the T can turn around from being pretty good to being awful in just one check.
That's just utter trash.
Red Temple Key.
Having supers in the Torvis energy controller is that's one of those seeds that I would just Alt F4 and I'm done. No more.
Yeah. I mean, we've already seen like probably 7 of the Sky Temple keys at this point, honestly. Maybe 6. I'm not sure which ones Bash has found that Kirby has and vice versa.
We've got a few. Yeah.
Oh, there's Grapple Beam. Okay.
Yay.
So the only
Grapple Beam is absolutely useless if you have to attack.
Yep. I mean, there's some minor movement optimizations you can do, like in Abandoned Worksite, for example, but it's... Yeah. They probably wouldn't even pick it up if they could see it before they got it.
Let's just go into the temple. That's an interesting choice because he can't get in.
No, he can. I mean, he can get this item right here for a Sky Temple Key, I think.
It sure looks like one.
Yeah, that is a Sky Temple Key. Alright. We only had 2 on... Oh, no, that was Captain's Seed. I was getting ready to say, wait, we haven't seen SDKs yet, but yeah. Also, yeah, that's an interesting seed then. Oh, jeez. That was a fast seed then, huh?
Yeah, they started an hour behind this one.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I volunteered to come this one instead of that one, because that one was already an hour in, and when I looked at this one, it was restarting, so I figured I could jump in.
Yeah. Bash obviously can't go to the energy controller because that super's locked. Oh, Kirby going to check Dark Aegon now. Bash is picking up...
What's going to be killer here? Supers are in this little hall. Well, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, if Yeah, Kirby is going the wrong way at this point. So Bash, wrong in the sense that we know there's nothing there. It's right from Kirby's perspective, but yeah, Bash has got an advantage here. He just needs to find supers, and he could steal this. Also, there was another red temple key in a portal chamber. It looks
I
like
think it's a recon key. From what we had a hint for it.
grappling across Sank Temple is faster than SA. Fair enough. Also, that's 5 missiles. What did the dead body say?
He didn't scan it.
Bash. Gathering Hall and Dark Hydro Dynamo can save time using grapple. Okay. Bash trying to be fancy here with a VSJ and not quite getting. There we go. Oh!
Oh! There's go mode for Bash.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I don't think. Bash doesn't know where Echo is, and we don't know where Annihilator is either, but that's really good. And the Sky Temple key hints are right here.
He's out. He's gone.
No, he's just saving, I think, to get a refill. He's, yeah, it would be faster to walk out the front door at this point, I think. He can get an additional...
You may be right. You may be right.
Also, he gets a scan hint this way as well. Wow, alright. So Bash suddenly pulled this around by going to, Torvis before Kirby. That's the joys of Randomizer. You can get these funny upsets like this.
And just like that, Kirby was in the lead for the majority of the race, and now all of a sudden BashPrime has pulled ahead from one check. We only have 4 Sky Temple keys to find, so we may be...
And we know some of them are in Sanctuary. At least 2, if I'm not mistaken? There's the one Sank Energy Controller.
Sure.
Dark Temple Key and Forgotten Bridge, thanks. It'd be pretty funny if they found Annihilator in War Ritual Grounds.
I mean, this is the last check in the Sky Temple grounds that we have not seen yet. Obviously, because we didn't have the ability to do so.
Yeah. Ta-da. Alright, I'm gonna call it now. In the secret door in front of Sky Temple, Bash is going to miss twice. And he's gonna have to find more missiles. Not that it's particularly hard, and it's just 5 missiles. Not that it's hard to get more missiles in there, but still. Oh, yeah, you're right, THK. Got it. Doing that now. Ooh, Bash did not want to fire that missile. Okay, he hit it first try. Let's go. Not that it sounds appreciably different right now, honestly. 5 Sky Temple keys have been returned. You must find 4 more.
Yes.
Sank Energy Controller, we knew about that. Transit Tunnel East.
That one's gravity locked. That's good to know.
Yep.
Oh, no! No!
Torvis Energy Controller. Wow. So those are 3 fine hints, and also Spider Guardian. Of course. Frickin' of course. Well, every single time, I swear to God. The Revenge of Spider Beam. We already saw the other item, or Dynamo Works item. It was a burger, I think. So yeah, it's on Spider Guardian itself. So Bash might need to find Cobalt at this point, because I'm not sure if he knows the outbounds to skip Cobalt.
It's along the path, so it's not like it's gonna be hard to find.
Yeah, hopefully it's on the path.
It's in main reactor or reactor core.
Yeah, like Bash could theoretically do an interesting path to go around that. but we'll see. Anyway, so at least Bash is right next to 2 of the Sky Temple keys. Captain, how many times was Spider Guardian required this tournament?
Mr. Pleasure Man, we can answer that question for you because we have somebody who knows. Captain MD13 has been keeping track.
Yep. 4 times in the brackets. Nice. Okay, I think what Bash wanted to do there was, he wanted this elevator to come down, but it doesn't activate until he scans it, and
that scan doesn't become active until you get into the energy controller.
Yep.
So.
Oh, he also just needs to get the item in Sank Energy Controller to even get to lower Torvis, right? Don't you need to lower that door to trigger Spider Guardian's lair? No, the trigger for Spider Guardian activating is actually in Dynamoworks, passing through on the side with the dead body. It's by the dark door, opposite of the elevator. It's really, really weird.
Yeah, it's just beyond those quads that pop up when you walk in there.
It is. It is.
That's about as odd as the trigger in Dark Oasis. Not only is it not good enough for you to have the power bombs in your inventory, you actually have to physically kill the power bomb guardian and pick up the item it drops in order to get the item in Dark Oasis. What a pain in the butt.
Because echoes.
And we actually had a race in the brackets, or in the beginning stages, where somebody didn't pick up that item and could no longer get the Dark Oasis item, and that item was required.
Yep. Adam's not yet authorized the use of this hint.
Thanks, Adam.
You jerk.
You're a peach.
Echoes doors! Ah. Bash shot 2 pixels to the left in the door and it didn't open.
I actually kind of like the way the doors work better in this game. It makes more sense.
I like it being more generous, though. But maybe that's just me going fast all the time.
Yeah, I'm more of a slow... just like I was in the Marines, I'm never a fast runner, so... I've always been smarter than I have been strong.
I don't know, maybe they're future-proofing it against speedrunners, Mercurial.
Just watch any of my videos, you'll see how quote-unquote fast I go. It's pretty bad.
I suspect that the developers just left the bomb slots vulnerable to charge combo because, haha, that's funny. No one will ever know and it'll never matter. And then, oops.
Yeah, it's just like making, all sorts of things. Like, how do we find the things we do? It's speedrunners trying to do things faster. Like, hey, look, this actually worked. Actually,
though, but with the bomb slot thing, that's because Diceron was looking through the Prime World editor, and as it turns out, yeah. He was looking at the bomb slots in Prime World editor, and it just turns out that you can do that. I don't know, Golf. I don't think that's a memory. I don't think memory usage would be affected by this arbitrary relay. Nice boost from Bash.
That was slick. I'm impressed.
Oh, dang. So for everything Kirby has done in Sank, he'll still have to go back for Spider Guardian.
Yep.
Oof. Wow.
He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, he's just in Dark Torvis now.
Yeah, he's getting further and further from the path.
I mean, he's closer, but he's going to be fighting Spider Guardian, Boost Guardian here. Maybe he'll find Annihilator.
Not that we need it.
At least he didn't have Airy. I bet that's where Annihilator is, actually. Anyways, rip Boost Guardian. It died to a single power bomb.
Most of the enemies in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it gives you a power bomb back. Wonderful.
Oh, nice. Okay, Bash is in Sanctuary. Hopefully he'll be going through main reactor.
Yeah, he has to.
No, he could theoretically go to Dark World here. Okay, he's going to main reactor.
He doesn't have Echo, he can't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, you're right. Oh, wow.
Yeah, sometimes I know things.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you do, and sometimes I don't, because I am dumb.
Yeah, Cobalt will be right here. He'll see it like, I need that. Because Cobalt is one of the... It locks Spider Guardian. It's the only thing that locks Spider Guardian.
Well, it also locks... Oh, specifically Spider Guardian, yeah. So let's explain the logic a bit. Cobalt locks only 4 items in the game, and 3 of them are behind Spider Guardian. And yet, Spider Guardian is required, like, 50% of the time, it seems like. Why is that? Well, the logic in this game prioritizes... The logic in this game, or in this randomizer, prioritizes placing items behind what was just placed. So, like, that's why you tend to get stuff in Sand Cache, and because that's the only amber check there in the game. Oh, I swore. I'm sorry. Unless you just mean me just not speaking English.
No, you didn't guess.
Okay.
I'd have jumped all over you if you did. You got to keep SpeedGaming family friendly.
Yeah, just being unable to speech, yes. What was I even saying? Oh, yeah. So because Spider Guardian has 3/4 of all Cobalt checks, it's very likely that you're going to get Spider Guardian required. Oh, yeah. Okay, Kirby just picked up his Echo Visor. That's probably why he came this way first. Or he was incentivized to come this way first. Because... Echo. Not Echoes, just Echo.
And now he's going to pick up this key here. He's going to pick up this... Or is he just going to get the key and then transition through and out of bounds back into the light world? Because that's a lot faster.
He would do the out of bounds.
Probably what he's going to do, because he's the out of bounds master.
Yeah, he's the one. Yeah. Yeah, there's just a hole in the wall here. Yeah. And it's a lot faster than going through everything else here. Like, you would have to go through a bunch of rooms and another portal. Well, oh no. Don't soft lock now, Kirby. Okay, he's fine. He did a Sealing Warp there to get back in bounds. Just Healing Warps work because you're in the wrong room, and you can essentially go fast through them. It's interesting.
I wonder what... Kirby's still looking for his...
Supers?
Never mind, supers, which he's going to find right here.
Yeah, not for long. So, yeah. But I think Bash is still... That game. Bash is still ahead here. Bash is very close to his last 2 keys, and Kirby has to come back here anyways.
Well, I was gonna say, Bash, where are you going, man? Don't go that way.
Yeah.
Don't even shut the gyro down. Just go. You don't need anything else.
I'm trying to figure out what key Bash picked up that Kirby hasn't.
So, actually, the timers should be the same. Bash forgot to reset his timer. In the beginning of the game, they had to reset. They decided to reset because Kirby Master accidentally started his game on hard, and they agreed to start over. But Bash forgot to reset his timer, so...
Mm-hmm. I mean, Bash's timer is correct from a certain point of view. From a certain view.
That's how long ago they started the first time.
Yes.
Kirby is how long we started the real time. He didn't notice he was on hard mode until he got to Dark Alpha Splinter, and it didn't die. Kind of a big clue.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, I just keep shooting this thing, and it just does not want to die. What is going on here? Oh, I know what I did. I messed up. I think my chair just fell apart. Nope, never mind. It was just a toy my son gave me before he went to bed that I didn't even notice.
Oh.
Yeah, he gave me his tender to his Gordon train. How cool.
Anyway, Spider Guardian. Stupid fight.
Very stupid. Vanilla-wise, if you do hit it with a power bomb, it gets vaporized instantly, and that's why is he not using Spider Ball?
Why not?
I mean, I guess if you give yourself a challenge.
Yeah, so the Spider Ball, or the Spider Tracks in the first and last rooms work, but in these middle two rooms, they just don't. So you have to boost around, and this is really rough, honestly. But you can position yourself on the top of the spider trap, or the top of the room there. Just barely peeking out over that edge Bash just rolled out for him, and you can hit the Spider Guardian from there. So that makes this fight a lot more bearable, because using these path pipes suck, honestly.
THK, I was gonna get to that.
This phase is a lot better, but still, it's all kind of rough.
So in the vanilla game, if you manage to get here with power bombs and hit the Spider Guardian with power bombs, it vaporizes and kills it, which means you soft block and finish the fight. However, the developers for the Rando changed that, so instead of just killing it outright, it brings it straight to the green phase, which activates the bomb slots, which is super handy because it makes the fight a hell of a lot faster. Excuse me, a heck of a lot faster. My bad.
Poor Bash. Getting some weird collision there. Not collision, just some weirdness. Kirby only has 4 keys. Jeez, where did...
He doesn't have the Torvus Temple key? Oh, he didn't have supers, right.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out what keys Bash... What tricks did Bash do that Kirby didn't?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at his hints, so I didn't see them.
Yeah, I was focusing on this intense Spider Guardian action. That's actually pretty sick, moving like that. Spider Beam. Are you happy, THK? Right, Kirby did do that, but he didn't lose all that much because Kirby saved in main gyro chamber before doing that. Oh, that's true, THK. That's true. So yeah, Bash is done here. He just has to go fight final bosses. I bet Bash still thinks he's behind, but Kirby did not get supers for a very long time. Spider Dad.
And Bash has to do now is save warp and go fight Emperor Ing.
This is absolutely Bash's race to lose. Oops, sorry, stretching.
It's okay. We're used to you doing comically funny things.
I don't think we've had spider missiles yet. I know I've said spider bomb, though. That's definitely something else I've said. I had said spider suit.
Spider missiles would be interesting.
Functional seekers, perhaps, would be how they worked.
Maybe. They actually cling to the surface you throw them at? Spider visors, man. I've seen plenty of people on some certain kinds of intoxicants that see spiders, so I don't really want to deal with those.
Oh, jeez.
Technically, that would be a spider bomb. Or spider mines. There we go. There's a good one. But that's a StarCraft thing. Probably trademarked.
Oh, there was a Sky Temple key here in Temple, too. I forgot. Okay.
Man. 2 Sky Temple keys right next to each other. It's gross. Could be worse. Could be all three items behind Spider Guardian. Or
I mean,
all
at that point,
I've seen that.
I would be relatively okay with that because that's after you fight Spider Guardian. Like, it's 3 checks for like price. I don't know. The point is, I'll be more fine with that since they're not all spread out. Even if it is Spider Guardian. Oh, nice save there on Bash.
Those spankweeds are so annoying.
Yeah, screw attack is a godsend in that room.
And their hitbox is obnoxious.
Yep. So yeah, I think I said this already, but this is absolutely Bash's race to lose. How many E-tanks does he have?
I think he's got 4 or 5. I think he'll be fine here.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine. Just yeah. Generally, for a lot of people, 5 is. Oh, he has 5. Oh yeah, he's definitely fine. Generally, for a lot of people who are relatively experienced with the game, 5 E-tanks and Dark Suit is enough to beat the game. Oh, interesting bonk. 5 E-tanks and Dark Suit is enough to beat the game. Good runners can do in like 3 E-tanks or even 2 in Dark Suit if they're really adept at not taking damage. But with Light Suit, yeah, their Bash is gonna be absolutely fine here.
That's right. We don't have Annihilator, so
yeah, Bash was probably trying to pull out Annihilator because that's the fastest way to one cycle.
he doesn't have enough missiles.
Oh jeez. Oh, he's not getting the one cycle.
Drop a power bomb. Drop a power bomb. He didn't take a refill at the ship. Like what? Why not?
I think maybe he did, didn't he? And he just didn't come. He reset out of here, so he had to use all of his missiles again coming in. He had to reopen all the doors and whatnot.
So he's got this pretty good.
I hope. Oh jeez, Emperang is being really rude. Okay, he got there. Whoops. I mean, that did happen to kirbymastah and Diceron Spar, which was pretty good. Why is the surface of Emperang magnetic? Why not?
Something to do with the dark forces and the energy controller mixing together. I don't know. You can scan it and find out. I mean,
oh, again, we've already made mention of this, but Emperang 3 is weak to screw attack. Invisible feeties that weren't removed in development. You do have to go awfully low to hit them, but it's not too bad. It's a bit precise.
The best place to aim is right behind the tips of the feet.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like you're hitting anything, but if you see the boss getting nudged, you know you're.
Bash just got dumped by EI3 there. And rip Emperang 3.
Now there's a checkpoint, so if he dies during Dark Samus 1 or Dark Samus 3 or 4, he doesn't have to fight that boss again.
If only dying in Dark Samus 1 brought you all the way here.
Yeah, well, I mean, people would be having any percent time of like 5 minutes. But it's the only boss in the game that has a checkpoint.
Yep. The first checkpoint in the series, actually.
Hello, Profane Arcade. Welcome. This is the end.
Yeah.
No moral.
Oh boy, you don't know what curse you've invoked.
No, I have no idea, but it's funny. Bash is hoping he doesn't get centered.
Yeah, Bash will be going for Dark Samus 4 skip, and this is all fine. This happens. Obviously, the S3 will eventually go to Dark Samus 4, where she goes invincible, and you have to fire phase-on pellets back at her. Okay. But if you can get your screw attacks off right and fire some missiles to essentially freeze her in place, you can just skip all that. Dark Beam also works if it's a bit slower, but I feel it's more consistent. Oh, he got a good screw attack there. He just needs one more good screw attack, and he's got it. I think he got centered. Still, he's
good. He's
there.
only got half to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, lock-on made it go over. Dang.
And he flinched too. That's unfortunate.
Oh, right. Bash also ran out of missiles, so yeah.
The downside of only having 30 missiles out of the like 200 that are available.
Yeah, there is less of them in Randomizer with these settings because not only are there more ammo pickups, but there are just more ammo pickups in an absolute sense. They each give 25 instead of 50, but also
Split.
yeah, light and dark ammo split. So yeah, one item can make all the difference. Yep.
Oh, one more hit. She's not going to drop down. She's just going to end it right here. And ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for BashPrime.
What an upset! Wow, GG.
Oh, that Super's pick. That Super's pick and not doing Sanctuary until after Torvis is what saved.
Yeah. 1:39:59 SRL time. Technically sub 140, and Kirby forfeited as well. All right, so we'll get them in here for an interview. Bash is going to be very confused as to how he won because
yeah, he's gonna have some questions, and we'll be happy to answer them.
No, this was a good seed actually. Trolley super missiles, but otherwise, yeah.
And suddenly it's quiet, and here we are
Hey.
joined
Hi, Kirby.
by Kirby.
Well,
Those
that was
super
quick.
missiles.
Yeah, I thought I was in decent shape until I cleaned up Sanctuary. I'm like, where are the supers? Holy crap.
Yeah, you were in the lead for quite a while.
I think that was a
Unfortunately.
bit. I figured that like if Bash was gonna beat me, it would be the super missiles.
Yep, exactly right. He
Yeah.
went to Torvis before you did.
I figured. So like,
That-
I think that a lot of this was kind of came down to who went to where first.
Pretty much,
GG though.
yeah. Yeah, he actually suffered a long time looking for supers. Oh, there's Bash.
That took the longest time to find his space jump.
Yeah.
And it took
GG.
me forever to find nice supers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw an SRL. Yeah, I thought for sure I was going to lose from my SJ routing.
No, you didn't. Just
GG,
because.
Bash.
I didn't go to Torvis until I cleaned up Sanctuary, basically.
And then had to go back
so-
to Sanctuary anyways for Spider Guardian.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
in the middle of
Sank-
Spider Guardian when he GG'd, so.
Sank had been in the back of my mind, but then I found supers where it was, or I found after I found SJ, I found Seekers, and I'm like, oh, all right. Dark Visor kind of piqued my interest a bit. That's why I full cleared a little more of Aegon. But I'm like, okay, well, I haven't been in Torvis really yet, so I'm just gonna start looking for stuff and just clearing it out because I could do a bunch of upper Torvis checks from the temple and maybe get something that way, and then also hints too because of Emerald Translator.
Right.
I
Of course, I
Emerald
found the
Path.
joke hint.
Adam hasn't authorized the use of this hint yet.
Yeah. Well, so let's see. I think I just had supers left, right, at that point. So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe I'll find supers here. I'll find maybe gravity boost too, and then I found it. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Supers where it was really good because then I could just book it to hints.
Oh, yeah.
At first I'm like, well, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna check for stuff or not for Cobalt or not. I'm like, well, let me just get the first couple of keys out of the way, since most of my checks are gonna be in lower Torvis at this point, aside from a couple of things in dark upper Torvis. I'm like, wait, I can just do the wall crawl. So I decided, okay, I'm just gonna get the keys, and if I find it on my way, Cobalt on my way, I'll find it. And then I went to
then you
check. I'm
found
like,
it.
that'd be really interesting if I found it right now.
And then he did, and it was great.
So.
When'd you
Also,
go to
I didn't know.
Sanctuary?
I also didn't know. What's up?
When'd you go to Sanctuary?
I went to Spider's Treasure area really early on without SJ, thinking in case it was Hazing Cliff SJ. And then nothing was there, so Emerald was
There's
there.
an SD. There was. Oh, right. There was an
Emerald was
Emerald.
there, yeah, which I didn't know about until I got a hint for that.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Cobalt
what helped
hint.
me too was that I, at least in the routing mistakes I made, I somehow found Sky Temple keys on the way.
Yeah,
So-
that was the thing. Yeah.
I think that probably saved me a bit. Plus, I knew I needed to go back. I really wanted to go back to get Screw Attack in case, and like, okay, if SJ's over here, then great. If not, then I'll keep looking. So
Your attack was like something you want to get ASAP, but it's like it's so out of the way at the moment. You kind of want to keep putting it off until you're ready to clean up that portion of Temple Grounds.
Plus,
Yeah.
too, like there wasn't anything that really opened up without SJ, so it's like
Yeah.
or movement wise. So that beginning was pure jank. But yeah, I routed really well at the end.
Yeah.
So. I mean, I was just making an educated guess that, well, I think supers are going to be here statistically, so we'll see.
I sort of
Could've been
gambled on
Tank, though.
Sanctuary.
It basically
Actually-
came down to who got supers first, and then once that happened, once you got your supers, it was like that's it. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, those keys were really good aside from Spider Guardian. Even then, that wasn't
that was a
that
pretty
slow.
good job.
So
These are really fast. Like holy crap.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Like even Spider Guardian wasn't that bad because there's a second Sky Temple key right next to it, anyways.
right.
Yeah.
So
I
there was
think,
something dumb I did. And
that was brutal.
I almost went back for the Aegon key. I'm like, screw it. I'm just gonna commit to it. And then I find the hints after getting Amber. I'm like, you're kidding me. Like,
Yeah.
but then I forgot about Mining Plaza. I'm like, oh crap. Like, what's gonna be there? So after like an hour in, I'm like, oh, okay.
There was never a need to go to Aegon Temple at all. Trial Tunnel had an in-hype key as well, so it's like, well,
Oh wow, that's crazy.
yeah, I got a hint for that. So I'm like,
Trial
okay,
Tunnel
I'm
was
never
kind of
going
back
there.
my mind, but I ended up not going there.
Yep.
Forgot
It
to
worked
go
out.
there. GG's though, that was a weird
GG.
speed.
That was a really janky seed. It was so weird having light speed that
yeah.
early. It was like, I can go check this area out really early already. This is really weird. I'm not used to this.
What'd you say though? Was this seed better or worse than either seed last night? That bash play, that is. How would you?
It's definitely in between. I mean, it was still fast, so not
This
to
is
mention this
definitely
was like
I don't know
this
where it
was
was
basically
going
an
with
hour
that
and a half
question.
because we restarted. Because Kirby, I don't know if
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
figured
just
that out.
yeah, I didn't see what was going on, and then
I was
Kirby's like,
beginning to wonder why
what?
you were taking so long for Dark Houses, but I'm like, this is really easy. What are you doing wrong? And then it turns out you pressed
Yeah,
right
like,
on
I was
difficulty
wondering-
selection.
I was fighting the small splinters. I'm like, why am I almost dying to these? What? Did something happen? And then like during the splinter fight, I'm like, okay, no, I'm doing like half damage. I think something either bugged out or I'm playing on hard mode. Bash, can we restart? Bash was nice enough to let restart. And at that point, like nothing really happened in terms of like knowledge wise. So it's like
Yeah,
not too big of a deal at that point.
yeah.
So I kind of gambled on the Sanctuary entrance.
me too. I gambled on it without SJ because I
Oh,
think
That
SJ
was
can
really
be there,
funny.
right? So
Yeah, it can be. It can be
so
absolutely.
I'm
It
like,
could be there.
I'm like, well, I'm already over here because I thought I was gambling. I was
Yours-
gambling transport access, the light beam thing, the light suit beam transport,
yeah.
which is where I found Spider Ball in my seed yesterday. But no, it was Sky Temple Key, so it was still
You were
required.
assuming
but
this
just-
was a much worse seed than it actually was.
yeah,
Yeah,
like light
wow.
suit.
You're not being pretty jet.
Yeah, light suit only blocked Sky Temple keys. It didn't block any like. It didn't block anything else. And then of course I never found
Yeah.
like being reliquary. I mean, it ended up not being required, but I mean that seed could have been so much worse if it placed like supers there or something.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We never saw Annihilator either. Echo Visor was in Venomous Pond, I think.
At
we never
Venomous
saw
Pond.
Annihilator,
Interesting.
so.
that's why I kind of prioritized kind of going through Upper Dark Torvis. Like,
okay,
I never went to
probably.
Light Upper Torvis. Like
Yeah, had I-
until after I did the full clear of
Yeah.
Upper Dark Torvis.
I did Upper Light Torvis first because I wanted to at least unlock all the different like gates and stuff. Because I
Right.
went from Torvis Grove, so I'm like, I'll commit to this, and then I'll go back to Forgotten Bridge if I don't find anything, and then start doing the dark checks. So
Right.
I came into Torvis through Aegon because I think after I did my Super Sanctuary, and I took the Sanctuary elevator to Aegon, I wanted to be thorough with Aegon because there was a lot of
Yeah.
stuff I can get, and then I basically full cleared it,
I did the same thing.
and then,
I got Dark Visor.
I ended my full clear at the elevator to Torvis, and at the time I never actually cleaned up the jump guard in the area either, so I really wanted to do that. So
Yeah, I killed Jump Guardian. Never checked the GFMC compound. So
me neither.
so, but I mean, it made sense at the time because I was gonna route it in case I found Space Jump, and then I never did. So
Yeah.
yeah, what a weird seed.
That was
Indeed.
a really janky seed. Like I kept saying in the chat, this is a janky seed. This is a really janky seed.
At least I didn't generate it, or else it would have just been awful.
Yeah, you make suffering. You
yeah,
make
I-
suffering happen.
Yeah, Well, I'm not surprised that it came down to like one check. So
And
Yeah.
that's the nature randomizer sometimes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
hey,
It's fun to watch though those kind of races. Any last words before we do our wrap up here?
I got to show off the ricochet strat, so it's all good.
Oh,
We cannon into the ricochet for the Sky Temple key in Mining Station A.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't
to show it out.
looking. I didn't point it out. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I did the I got it like that was my first one. So I'm like, well, I can get it. So
I didn't have it for a long time. I didn't have a good chance to get it. The last time I was able to go there with Spider Ball was, well, when I was doing my full speed. So I'm like, okay, let's do the ricochet strat because it looks sexy and cool.
yeah.
Dang, sorry.
And it's whatever.
Follow Kirby because even though I won, he's an amazing rando runner. And
Follow both of them actually. Also, my co-commentator Semper Fire Dog and the tracker Z Chaotix who made this run so much smoother. Even though the tracker bot was being a butt.
Just as a warning, I am not good like these guys. So follow me at your own peril.
follow anyone
Everyone starts somewhere, so hey.
Yeah. Keep track of anyone who plays the seeds that Dougal Raft generates because they are guaranteed to be entertaining in the worst possible way.
Oh,
You should look at the multi that I did today with my friend.
Oh boy.
I did not generate that. That just happened.
It's awful. Awful.
Anyways, I think that's enough.
Thank you for commentating.
Yeah, thanks for
Thank you for
commentating. I imagine that was interesting to commentate with all
It's always
Oh, it was,
weird
yeah.
items. Yeah.
It's actually
So-
fun because you guys picked up supers and you never looked at it. You both did that BSJ to jump up there and just back
I
into
think
it. So we
Kirby
had no
Master saw
idea.
it.
I took a
Kirby Master
glance.
looked up.
I took a quick glance, so,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't have bothered with the BSJ if it was junk. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done that BSJ in a while, so I kept underestimating how far forward I had to be to not get caught by the thing above me. So, I'm secretly looking forward to
Playing
Kirby and I
Dagger
rematching, hopefully. So,
Yeah.
just gonna make a tear through losers bracket probably.
Today was a bad
him
day for
him
Underdog
and Golub
today.
are just gonna destroy everyone.
Dice Throne is down there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's right.
scared. I'm scared.
That's really funny, actually. All three of the people who we think are favored to win are somehow lost around so far. But hey, they'll probably
It'll
pick
be
it
interesting.
back up.
Yeah, now
I
that we're
think half
basically in
and
what, top
Rando.
6.
I'm
Oh no,
not
we're still in
sure.
top. I think we're almost at top 6. I'm not sure, but it'll be good. So
I don't think
keep,
anyone's been eliminated yet.
No, the winners finals is gonna be Bash versus Jagger G, I think, and then in the
yeah,
losers
that won't be
bracket,
for another week though.
yeah, next round's gonna be DCR versus Bellator and AWP versus THK. The winner of DCR versus Bellator is gonna face me, and the winner of AWP and THK is gonna face Golub. It's gonna
Well-
be like a death zone down there.
Yeah,
Let's be clear here though. The winners, all the friends we made on the way.
absolutely.
yeah.
Both.
Wait, who won AWP versus THK? Because that was happening like right before our race.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's still going because of how fast we are.
Oh, they're here.
No,
They
they've
came in
been
to-
that race also ended an hour and a half in.
Oh,
wow.
really? Huh. Okay.
All right.
like Alex won. So GG op.
All right. Well, thanks again. I need to eat
Yep.
dinner.
Same
GG.
here.
Thanks for commentating and chilling. And GG, Bash, and just Magoo it. You really did Magoo it today.
Magoo.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Take care.
Yeah. Spider Beam.